Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Cardboard. This is Shannon here, and I bet you didn't think that I would have a video this soon, did you? Probably not. But last night I was scrolling through YouTube and I come across this guy by the name of John. Y'all might have heard of him. I think his channel is called Don Mattingly Fan, or maybe it's Wade Boggs Fan. Yeah, that's it, Wade Boggs Fan. And just kidding, John. And he is running a contest right now. John has just reached 1,500 subscribers, and man, well done, John. Well deserved. Many more to come, I'm sure. But I'm out here in the back 40, here in the bluegrass. Kind of wanted to do a video concerning that. I set up last night thinking about it, and what he wants is, if you had to get rid of your entire collection, what would be the one card, just one card, that you would hold on to above all others? And I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and I've narrowed it down to 75. So this is going to be a pretty long, no, just kidding. I've narrowed it down to 3, and 2 honorable mentions, and there's one that I know for sure 100% that I would never get rid of. So let's take a look right now. Okay, this part, viewer discretion is advised. If you have a weak stomach, please turn away now. Looks like somebody had a bad day. So, coming in at number 2 on the honorable mention list is this card right here. Mr. Joseph Daniel Votto, 1 of 1. Patch Button Auto. Man, I love this card. I love everything about it. I love the colors. I love the autograph. The design, the button dead center of the circle. This is a 1 of 1. One of the very few 1 of 1s that I do own. I just love everything about this card. So this would be, if I had to get rid of all my collection except for 3, this would come in at number 2 honorable mention. Slide over a little bit there, Joey. And then coming in at number 1 honorable mention, and this might surprise some of you all, is this right here. This is my 1963 Topps Al Weiss rookie card. Coming in at an excellent mint 6. Actually, I'm kidding on that. It's a 1963 Rose. I got this a couple years ago, and this just really shows me, no other way to say it than the power of God. It just shows that he cares about me, and that he loves me, and that he wants me to have some things, as long as I don't get too frivolous with it. But there was no way I was going to afford this card, and the good Lord worked it out. I had to make a few sales, some other card sales to get this, but it just shows to me just how good and how gracious God is to me, allow me to have something of this magnitude in the card community, in the card world. I never would have dreamed as a kid that I would own this card. Even as an adult, I never dreamed that I would own it, but God worked it out, and I was able to purchase this, and this comes in at number 2. And I guess you're wondering, what in the world could beat that? Well, there's only one card that would, and it has pretty significant meaning to me, and it's this card right here. The 1978 Topps autograph Johnny Bench. I don't know if I've ever showed this card before. I can't remember if I have or not previously, but I have well, let me back up here. In 2019, 2020, my card collection got stolen. Just about everything I had sets and unopened packs and individual cards and everything. And I had them all stored in the attic of my grandmother's house, and she'd passed away. And long story short, somebody broke in there and took everything. Well, a couple months prior to finding this out, I was going through her attic and I grabbed 2 or 3 of my folders. And in one of my folders, and I'll show that someday in a future episode, but one of my folders had all of my autographs. So in 82, 83, 84, 85, in that range, even up through 87, I think, I sent cards TTM. And at the time, you know, this pre-internet and all this stuff and Google and all that. So I had bought a book that had the stadium addresses in it. And at the time, Riverfront Stadium address was there. So I mailed a bunch of cards off to Cincinnati Reds players. And I've got some that I'll show you in future episodes. And I sent them to different stadiums. I've got some Dale Murphy, Nolan Ryan, and I sent several to Johnny Bench. Well, this is one that he signed. And what makes this significant to me is I sent this off in 82 and 83. So at that time, I had this in my collection. This was one of the very few cards that survived through my childhood long enough for me to send it off to get signed. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, this was a card that I had in my possession when I was a kid. All my others got stolen, except for this one. And this card reminds me more than anything of my childhood. It's invaluable to me. And I know, John, that's what you're looking for. And this will be one card that I would not, I repeat, I would not ever get rid of. And it's because of that reason. Hey, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending a little time. And if you haven't already, go over and check out John over at Wade Boggs Fan. I'm sure you will love his channel. Great content, great guy, very informative videos, man, and I love his stuff. So get over there, see him. You won't be disappointed. John, I hope that's what you was looking for. Had a great time making this video. Had a blast. And that's what it's all about, guys. Remember, collect what you love and don't let anybody persuade you otherwise. And until next time, guys, peace. So, lesson learned. Don't be walking around like a zombie in the cow pasture looking at your phone, or you'll end up like that poor raccoon.